Carver Conservation Commission, and we can proceed with the minutiae, which is like reading the agenda, various other things, but we can't have any hearings yet because of our shortage of personnel. So, the business. Coal property site visit with Mass Audubon. Would you want to talk about that, Brooke?
They did the seeding, and I went and looked, and it had been seeded, because nothing was growing yet. So we just gonna have to kind of wait and see what happens with that. I think Nick's gonna probably try to come and do another site visit, and then we still need to talk to the Westons about their boulders.
Yep. If we have another site visit, I will stay away from the big lock.
Yeah. So so we're waiting till after they seeded to put the boulders in, they
Right.
can get
Yes,
those.
yeah, because that's it.
Yeah.
That'll cap the freedom to move large
Yeah.
equipment into the area, so
Yeah.
we want to do that.
Yeah.
Now, the last contact I had with him was that they could provide the boulders, they could bring them up to the edge of 44, but he doesn't feel that his machines would really be capable, or else maybe he didn't want to have used to move them up the
Yeah.
hill. So now the town, I think, does have access to a couple of front-end loaders.
Oh, I look to John about it.
Jo-
What
yeah,
if you would
John.
do- If they dropped them down at 44, could they just
Yeah.
drag them up to the top?
I
Block
think
them?
possibly so, yeah.
All right, I'll talk to John about that. I'll see him next week.
Right.
Yeah, all right.
And as far
Because he was
as,
gonna clear that trail for us.
Yeah.
Remember the handicap trail? so-
Maybe we could get some pictures for the paper of really the Carver
Oh, the-
DP
of
in
the
order,
Westons?
you know, working hard.
Make them
So-
celebrities.
Would we have to tell the state if we're gonna leave them on the side of the road for a little while?
Oh, that's true.
Um,
Would they? Yeah, that's right.
I
Would
think
that-
we could just call them and tell them it's temporarily. Just the same as, you know, when we actually had the project going on, vehicles were parked along the side of the road.
Well, if we tell John, we could have John contact them and just say, you know,
It's possible too.
there's gonna be some big boulders right in the vicinity of our
Yeah.
solar.
As long as we don't put them in the travel lanes.
Yeah.
They're gonna be starting work on that road this summer.
Mm-hmm.
They're rebuilding a lot of the bridges
Oh, at 44?
on 44.
Oh, Lord. Oh, during the summer?
Well,
Well, we got a letter, Historic District got a letter because the road abuts some historic properties. And they gave a map, and it's basically the 5 bridges that are within Carver
Yeah.
that they're gonna be working on.
didn't say anything about raising that one across the Winnetoxet
It's gonna be a
thing.
nightmare.
No, they're gonna
Summer,
fix
isn't
it. I mean, they're gonna
Summer
have
traffic and everything?
I don't know what they're gonna do underneath it with, where that swamp is, but
Oh, God.
they are gonna change the drainage.
Mm.
They said they're working on the storm sewers
Mm-hmm.
and the side, the embankments on the side of the road.
I haven't talked to Denise yet, but that drainage on her house on 58, hopefully that's all
where's
taken
the
care of.
thriving plants, so we have
So-
to lay that for another
Okay.
year?
Well, actually, when I went up to see the seeding, those shrubs that we looked at, they looked like a lot better. They looked a
Okay.
lot greener and stuff, so
Okay.
hopefully, you know, after the spring season and the summer, you know, we go back and look at them.
Okay.
But they looked better than they looked when we
Alright.
saw them.
Well, they got all that rain,
Yeah,
and now they're getting some sun.
Yeah.
Which is two very vital elements.
yes.
We'll see. All right, we could read the minutes for April 19th. Mike's gonna get that, eh?
Before I make a motion to approve the minutes, I want to ask a question. Town meeting approved our group going from 7 to 5, which means that 3 is a quorum.
Right.
Do we know if that is in effect?
As far as I know, it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think there's any sort of, once they vote, I don't think there's any kind of waiting
Okay.
period or anything.
I don't know if it had to wait until the end of the fiscal year or so on, but I don't think so. I think that,
Yeah.
once it's
Well-
passed by the meeting.
On the assumption
Yeah.
we're good to go, I make a motion that we approve the minutes of April 19th
Okay.
as written.
I'll second.
Been moved and seconded to approve the minutes of April 19th as written. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye?
So we can still do the COC then?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Any opposed? That's passed unanimous. And, good. So, there's no mention of this a copy of certified letter to
Well,
go to.
we talked about that, that's the stuff that we saw out at Pine Ridge.
Yes,
So I just drafted up this letter similar to
Good.
the one that we sent to the people on, Gate Street. I mean, if it thinks it sounds good, we'll send it. I mean, he did send a memo and say that after, a day or so after we looked at it, they came out and did something. Kind of, tried to fix it a little bit, but really didn't do too much. So I think we should, like Jen said, we should just send it, because we don't know that they came out, we haven't looked at what they did.
that's good.
I think we send it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so.
yeah, and it can't hurt to push them a little bit,
Yeah.
because they have a tendency to
Yeah,
get
and
very
Bob
slow
had
to
sent
react.
pictures of the bog, when it's flooded and when it's dry.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, it's been, kind of a mess when we saw it. So it sounds to me that lease agreement, I can't, does that mean they can?
It says that they can do anything they want, but,
Did they have to tell them?
I mean, that doesn't mean leave us out,
No,
so,
I mean, that's a wetland.
right.
Don't even mention those words, anything they want.
Okay.
All right, so the minutes are
All
approved.
right, so I'll send that out.
Yeah, just for public's information, there's going to be a presentation at the Carver Library Thursday, June the 1st at 6:30 PM on plants and pollinators, stories of a bumblebee's life. And it's going to be presented by Mike Paddock from Crystal Lake Gardens. And he's very, very highly trained and experienced in growing ornamental shrubs, ornamental flowers, so on. And so it's, as well as being a cranberry grower in town. So it might be very interesting for those people that want to know more about what they can do and how they can increase the pollinator population, which we need to do. So many of them have been damaged by indiscriminate use of herbicides and pesticides.
That's a good idea.
Okay, so then,
What's this?
Oh,
is
and then
this-
there's a
this one here?
draft letter too, that Nick sent us, about we were gonna send to people
yes,
who live near the coal property about,
Right.
vehicles. So this was one that he kinda uses for,
Oh,
okay,
okay, do you wanna read that
has
one?
used in other,
Or
yeah,
yeah,
if you want to,
Read that one out?
okay. Sure, this is a proposed letter to be distributed to abutters to the Carver Conservation property along, what's the road, Pleasant Street. And our well site up there, and it's regarding the use of off-road vehicles on the coal property. Dear so-and-so, in the event you're not already aware, your property now abuts land that's been protected for conservation by the town of Carver. This conservation land provides value habitat to a surprising wide variety of plants and animals, including rare and endangered species. It's up to the town of Carver and its conservation partners to ensure that the property remains protected in practice, not just in name. Keeping this in mind, we're writing to inform you that the Cole property experienced regular traffic from off-road vehicles, that is, dirt bikes, ATVs, etc. These vehicles are not allowed on the Cole property, and we're working to resolve this issue. The noise, erosion, ruts, and paths damaged by these vehicles diminish the value of this habitat. Further, the disruptive character of these vehicles and the confusing network of trails created by them makes it difficult for the public to enjoy the property as intended. As a neighbor, we would greatly appreciate your help in combating this problem, as you are most likely to know precisely when off-road vehicles are on the property, particularly if you're driving them. If you hear or see one, please contact the Carver Police Department or the Massachusetts Environmental Police immediately so they can identify and apprehend them. If you have any questions or concern, please do not hesitate to call or email the Carver Conservation Commission. We appreciate your help in resolving this issue. Very well written.
I think it'd be
Yes.
good. So we'll just have to find out, neighbors that would, be aware when.
Right.
Their bikes go in and out of there, right?
Well, we'll have some people go in with night vision goggles and,
Barbed wire.
Uh,
Booby traps.
yeah, right. Few landmines.
So I can go to the assessors and get like all the abutters to the
Right.
property, I guess, and just send them a letter. I mean, if,
Yes.
it's worth trying if they, I wouldn't think it
Yeah.
would bother them if the,
Well, those that are
unless they're the
abusing
ones who
it.
are doing it.
Exactly. It's going to bother them, but that's life. Things change, as I used
Right.
to say. We used to shoot Indians.
Yeah.
Now we go to their casinos.
Right.
I'm wondering if the word apprehend is a little strong and may
it-
keep people away from making a call.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
really?
Yeah,
No.
Sounds like,
So,
so we could, so identify and,
and question,
Contact them? Okay.
question them?
Okay. Well, rather than question, that's even low. I think identify and contact.
Contact, put contact instead of
okay,
apprehend.
okay. Yeah, you're right, that sounds like they're gonna throw them in jail.
Yeah, and, no
And then
one's
the
gonna
person
wanna
who
make that
calls
call.
is gonna- Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so, I mean, I think it'll have the same result,
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
it may even have better results.
yeah, okay. Okay, so I need to get,
There are probably some people that would like to go out there, and if they catch somebody, they just, handcuff them around a tree and forget them.
yeah,
But
nothing,
anyway, that's the good old days. So, well, it's time, and we do have the quorum under our new regulations, so let's proceed with the new hearing.
oh, wait, you do the COC first of all?
The COC, okay? COC request for 230 Tremont? Right. What, do we have paperwork on that?
Yeah, this is 123 Tremont, they came to us, a couple of months ago with an RDA to upgrade the system. This COC is
Yeah,
for
that's
the
right.
system built in 1993. So
That's-
they're selling the property, so the old septic
Okay,
came up.
it's a
as-
septic system,
Yeah,
right? Right, yeah.
so basically, it's already been upgraded and everything, so this is kind of just like,
Okay. Now I
issuing
remember.
it so that they can sell the property.
This is right next to the junction Cranberry Road with Tremont, so.
I think, yeah, and we went and looked at it, and
Right.
we let them do an RDA because they had pushed the system way up, farther from the
Yeah.
wetlands near the road. So like I say, the system now has been upgraded, so this is really just a COC for the old
Okay.
one.
So, that's good then. So let's vote on that. A motion to issue the COC for 230 Tremont Street.
I'll make the motion that we issued the COC for 230 Tremont.
I'll second.
It's been moved and seconded to issue a COC for 230 Tremont Street, DEP SE 126-178. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? That's passed unanimous. Okay.
Gotcha.
Oh, yes.
So I'm not sure what we do.
Just this morning, I happened to drive down through South Carver, and I see they're actually starting work on that project,
He's not gonna get either one of his things.
just beyond the church down there, the project that we.
Oh, are they?
Yeah,
Option or two.
so,
The strip mall?
yeah.
I mean, Jim was in the
Let's
role,
see.
so Jim
Yeah.
heard what was going on, so
They
he could vote.
kind of leveled it a little
Right.
bit.
Right, they've done a whole lot, but now
Present
they've got a
what
big
it's-
a backhoe down there and they're working at it, so we're gonna have to see
You
how it
can-
comes
yeah,
out
we
and
should do
if,
that.
if there's some pollution or something
He's got
going on,
the-
that guy could lose his shirt,
Delay. Or,
which I wouldn't mind. Mhm.
okay. So Alex
We'll
hasn't shown
just-
up,
we'll have to
so,
continue.
okay, we'll continue. Sorry, we thought he'd come. He
I said
emailed
s-
us.
Yeah, he said he was gonna try to be here by 7.
Do you want to wait a few more minutes, maybe?
It's up to you guys.
Yeah.
Well, we're waiting for Alex. He said he was gonna,
Yeah,
Hmm?
he
Go up.
works for the MBTA and the Federal Railway Administration.
I
is
think they're doing an
auditing
audit
them
or something,
this
right?
week. So he said it's been a lot of late nights, and he was on his way, but he wasn't sure how traffic was gonna behave, so
does anybody want to, do we have his phone? Do we want to call his cell?
I don't have his number. He said he was, what did he say?
I just don't want to close it, to continue it and have
I
him
know.
walk through the door.
I
My
know.
timing stinks,
I
you
know.
know what I mean?
Was there anything else on here?
That we can,
No, we don't
No,
really,
that's
it's
it.
just
Not
the
really,
two
no.
items.
Well, why don't we give another 5 minutes till
yeah,
7:30?
do you mind waiting?
Yeah.
5 more minutes for him?
The
See
two
if
of
he
Bob's
shows?
continued one, and then the after the back one.
Right.
We take a break and,
Want to do that?
dead air.
All right, do you guys want to take a
Yeah, we
10-minute
can.
break?
Okay. Should
Is his number on the email? I don't have that.
well, this is-
Well, one here was already continued, now we're just gonna continue the one.
Okay, at this point, we're going to resume the meeting, and we're finding that we still are lacking in membership enough to carry on with the hearing that was scheduled, so we're going to continue that to the next meeting, which is June
June 7th.
7th of 2017, and that's already been concluded. Do we have any other business?
Do we just have to vote to continue, or just continued meeting? We don't have to vote on the continued meeting, they just continue.
Well, we can vote if we want, whatever you'd like. Do we have move to continue?
I think just move to continue.
All right,
Okay.
I'll move to continue the meetings for the 26 Gate Street.
I'll second it.
Been moved and seconded to continue the hearings for 26 Gate Street to June 7th, 2017. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That's passed unanimously. And we'll then entertain a motion to adjourn.
Yep.
I will make a motion that we adjourn.
I'll second.
Been moved and seconded to adjourn the meeting for tonight. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Passed unanimous.